A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and apologies for the relocation, and I do appreciate that this doesn't quite feel like the right venue for jazz. It's nice to prop the bar up and have a drink and enjoy the sounds, but I could see that more and more people were coming in, so unfortunately for health and safety reasons, we've had to relocate. But I encourage you to put your feet up, to lean against a pillar, to have a drink in front of you, and imagine that you are at Ronnie Scott's, where this gentleman was pretty much a resident. Yeah. Anybody heard of the Ted Heath Orchestra? I have to say, Tommy and Barbara met on the circuit. Barbara J's got a sensational jazz voice and will be joining during this jazz session. And Tommy in 2005 was given the Lifetime Achievement Award for his jazz input. He is a sensational player. It's an absolute privilege to introduce him. I've had the pleasure of working with him several times on the Saga Ruby in particular, where we sometimes have a big band sound and we bring in the legends, as we call them, or the jazz legends. He being one of them, Tommy Whittle alongside Bill Geldard, Tony Fisher, to name but a couple, so it's Roy Willocks, thank you, I'm so glad you're there, Barbara. So yeah, on those occasions we have 13 people blowing on stage. I wasn't expecting the band to join in, but they've got all giddy and decided that they want to join in as well. So ladies and gentlemen, go wild. This is a gift, something completely unexpected, brought to the table by a good friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tommy Whittle and Barbara J.
Hello. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's wonderful to see so many people here coming to listen to this quartet, shall we say. And I really got a bit nervous there at the beginning, and I had to ask Andy, how does the tune go? I couldn't remember it. I was really put on the spot. However, I think we're getting a bit ironed out now, so I'd like to play you a lovely ballad, a slow tune for you. This is by the composer, the great pianist Errol Garner, and I think by that gives the game away. It's called Misty. Thank you very much. young lady approached me. She said she'd like to sing with my band. And I asked her to sing with the band with me. And I liked what she did very much. I thought, oh God, she's a good singer. So I said, yes, join the band. And she stayed with me for a while. And I'd like you to meet her now. Barbara J, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd like to add that I passed my audition with the band, and dare I say that was 46 years ago. And I'm still with the band. So of course we eventually got married, and we've enjoyed our music immensely together, and we've enjoyed cruising, being on the Saga Rose and the Saga Ruby, appearing in cabaret. So we thought this time we'd take a holiday, and which we've enjoyed very much. And of course, to our amazement, we didn't realise that Joe was on the ship, so it was a bonus. And Joe said, well, you know, you must do something if you fancy it. And so we thought, well, we'll give my voice an airing and Tom's saxophone a bit of an airing as well. And we thought we'd enjoy doing a little concert for you. So here we are. Thank you very much. Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges overcrossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way, for love came just in time. I found you just in time, and changed my lonely life this lovely day. Oh, just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. Oh, I was lost, the losing dice for trust. My bridges all across, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way. Oh, but love came just in time. I found you just in time. I changed my lonely life this lovely day. Just in time, and changed my lonely life. this lovely day and change my lonely life. And change my lonely life, yes, and change my lonely life this lovely day. This next song is always associated with the great Count Basie band. Whenever you hear it, it's immediately, that's Count Basie. So here is the tune that I love singing immensely, and it's called Satin Doll. Cigarette holder that brings me over my shoulder, I know he takes me. I'm carrying that satin doll. Oh baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful we go, you're slipping. Speak Latin, that satin doll. As can be, I'll give it a whirl, but you ain't for no guy catching me. Sweet Julie, telephone number, where do you know? Doing the rumba with you know. I'm catching that sunny
gentlemen. Yes, we're a great partnership and enjoyed our music very much. This is one coming up now for you. You know the tune that is called Exactly Like You? Does anybody know that tune? Oh, I'm going to play it for you. And then I'm going to play a little ditty that is written on top of that tune, which won't sound like exactly like you at all. As a matter of fact, it'll sound like a finger exercise. But this is how jazz is made, how some numbers are made up for jazz. And a lot of jazz is written on the chords, on the harmonies of a previous tune. So perhaps you'll understand that when you hear it. This one's going to fox you a bit. I think we've got the this is a number. I had a great love of the playing of the great Don Byas, American tenor saxophonist of yesteryear. But he had a beautiful sound, and I went to Paris particularly to hear him play. And one of these tunes that he played, I thought was rather unusual for a jazz player. But I'm going to do it for you now, and I think you might see how it fits. It's called Kihas, 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 which I believe in English is perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Okay?
Tommy and I had the great pleasure of sharing the dinner table last week with Jonah. And we were quite thrilled to be asked, and there were quite a few friends there as well. So we had a nice meal, and the wine was flowing, and the chatting and laughing, it was great. Then all of a sudden, everybody had to contribute to telling a joke. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is one thing I can't do. I can sing, I can relate stories about my career, but I can't tell jokes. So it came to my turn, and I went, no, I mean, how can I possibly try and say a joke when I'm sitting next to Joe? I mean, you can't beat that, can you? Let's face it. But I thought about it, you know, I had a few days to think about it. I thought, well, I should try sometimes to tell a joke. So I'm going to try and tell you a joke. And of course, it's going to be an Irish joke. You know, jokes used to always be Irish. So here's an Irish joke. An Irishman walked into the pub to have a drink. And he went up to the barman and he said, "Can I have a drink, please?" And the barman went, "No, I'm sorry, we're not open yet. Not open for another 10 minutes, he said. Oh, gosh, you know. He said, "But you can wait if you want, you know. Okay, I'll wait. But whilst I'm waiting, can I have a pint of Guinness, please?" No, I think I'll stick to singing. That's my contribution. People always ask me, who's your favourite singer? Which is a very hard one to answer. I've got many favourite singers that I started listening to when I was a teenager, like Ella Fitzgerald and Billie Holiday. They were my idols. But then time progresses, and one has to progress with time. The songs and the artists, great artists. I mean, my favourite singer at the moment is Michael Bublé. Oh, isn't he wonderful, girls? I mean, he's just heaven. And I went to see him last year. Do you know how much it cost me? It cost me £100. It must be mad. But it was worth every penny. And then people say, who's your favourite girl singer? And I quite like Diane Crowell. Not only because she's a nice singer, but she's a beautiful pianist. So one of the songs she does sing, which I like, is her version of Swonderful. But this is going to be my version of that tune. Thank you. It's wonderful, it's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice. Why, it's paradise. It's where I love to be. Say, you make my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. Why, it's wonderful. Yes, it's marvelous that you should care for me. that's why it's wonderful. Yes, it's marvelous that you should care for, that you should care for, that you should care for me. I love you. Thank you very much, thank you. We all love the American Songbook, the great American composers who led the way for 30, 40, 50 years, Cole Porter, George Gershwin, Irving Berlin, all those wonderful composers. But of course there's been some great new composers come along, and one in particular that I like is wonderful, and it's just, his name is Carlos Jobim, and he's a South American composer, beautiful Latin American songs he has written. And the one that was very, very popular in the 60s, and I think one heard it on the radio practically every day, this wonderful song. And this is when I first heard it, of course, and it's become everybody's favourite. And also it was recorded by, not only by him, he's a wonderful musician, of course, by Astrid Gilberto, a wonderful, lovely singer she was. And she had the great Stan Getz, the marvellous American tenor player on that record. And of course, the record I'm talking about is The Girl from Ipanema. I'm sure you'll like it. The girl from Ipanema goes a walking, and when she passes each guy as she passes doors, when she walks, she's like a samba, a sing so cool, a sway so gentle, and when she passes each girl she passes goes, but he watched her so sadly. She looks straight ahead, not at him. Young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes a walking, and when she passes, she smiles. Oh, but she doesn't see, no, doesn't see, no, no, no. That's a hard one for Saga. Tall and tan, young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes a walking, and when she passes each guy she passes goes when she walks, she's like a samba, swings so cool and sways so gentle. When she passes each guy she passes goes ba-do-da-do-da. afternoon. She doesn't see. What are we doing? What are we doing now? How are we doing? How are we doing, Joe? All right? One more to take. Well, it wouldn't be, a program wouldn't be complete without something from Duke Ellington. And Duke Ellington had many singers with his band, and this particular girl she joined him in the 50s, and her name was Betty Roach. Very fine singer. But Duke didn't like her name. He said, darling, he said, can't be called Betty Roach. You must call you something else. I know what we'll do. We'll call you Betty Roche. So she became Betty Roche. And she recorded this very, very famous tune. Has been recorded by many, many orchestras, including Duke, of course, with no vocals, but this was a vocal one. And it's called Take the A Train. And I think this will be our last number of the afternoon, and Tommy and I have enjoyed it immensely. It's been fun. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you. Hurry, 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 take the A train. It's the quickest way to get to Harlem now. If you should take the A train, you'll get where you're going if you hurry. Yes, now hurry, hurry, hurry. Hear those bells are throwing roll, baby. Get with it, yes, get with it, with it. If you should take the A train, you'll get where you're going if you're going. Tommy, 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 yeah.